people. How's that one? However, I bring this up. I would never even touch this because I don't like the fact that who is this that gave this speech?
William Keane. He's the head of ALAPAC, the Americans for Legal Immigration.
Do you know anything about him?
I don't know anything about him. I know about the group. You know, they fight for legal immigration. They fight for securing the borders. They fight for enforcing U.S. law.
I think I've actually had him on the show before.
May have. He's been around a while.
And he's not a hate monger or...
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But this was a fiery speech for sure.
A, you don't do that. B, if it's true, I feel bad for Lindsey Graham. And I don't like Lindsey Graham. If it is not true, I feel bad for Lindsey Graham. The only reason why I bring this up is because, hang on, I better clarify something in the same paragraph, because people always take me out of context. If it is true, I feel bad for Lindsey Graham because he's been outed, and that's nobody's business but his own. If it isn't true, I feel bad for Lindsey Graham because somebody has said this about him, and now, for what, political reasons, he's got to deal with this? Okay. With that being said, this guy does bring up, and I want you to hear this audio, because this guy does bring up a point that I have made, and I'm not even talking about politics. I'm making it about you in your life, but definitely in Washington. You wonder why more people don't stand up. It's because everybody, I can't say it right, most people are hiding something. Because of my alcoholism, there are 2 unauthorized biographies coming out about me this summer. 2. I like the first one done by somebody in the Washington Post, which he said, what was it? My premise is that Glenn Beck doesn't believe anything he says. Huh? But that's your premise. It's going to be very accurate. And that's how you go into investigating my life. So I have 2 unauthorized biographies. And I have to tell you, they're probably going to be filled with horrible things. Most of which are not true. Some of which may be. And some of which I'm not afraid of, because while you don't know all the gory details, are you pretty clear that I was a dirtbag before I sobered up? I mean, if you haven't, read any of my books, and you'll see I was a dirtbag. Because I got out of my system when I sobered up, it's the one thing I don't like about Alcoholics Anonymous. I think we've grown past that. I don't think you have to be anonymous anymore. And I know some people do, and that's fine. That's great. To me, it still gives it power. I'm not ashamed of it. It's part of who I am, a recovering alcoholic. It's part of who I am, a dirtbag that learned a lot of lessons because I was a dirtbag. If I'm still a dirtbag, well, then I probably wouldn't want to tell you that. But seeing that I am not a perfect person, I still make mistakes, and I still have my challenges, I'm okay, because I think you do too. Once you start playing your cards face up, nobody has any power. That's why I had Massa on. You remember Congressman Massa? He said, none of these things are true. These aren't true, Glenn. Then they've destroyed my life. They are setting out to destroy my life. And you know what? I'm just not going to, I don't care anymore. And I said, well, then great. You now have the point where you